Genetic material, DNA, can survive a flight through space and re-entry into Earth's atmosphere and still pass on genetic information. A team of scientists from UZH from Sweden obtained these astonishing results during an experiment of the Texas 49 research rocket mission. And this is a photo of the actual launch. This was thought to be impossible. Was that without a magnetic shield, the cosmic rays would break apart the DNA pretty quickly just from the radiation, and it wouldn't be able to survive. Apparently, that's wrong. As applied to the outer shell of the payload section of a rocket using pipettes, small double-stranded DNA molecules flew into space from Earth and back again. After the launch, spaceflight, re-entry into Earth's atmosphere, and landing, the so-called plasmid DNA molecules were still found on all application points on the rocket from the Texas 49 mission. And this was not the only surprise. For the most part, the DNA salvaged was even still able to transfer genetic information to bacterial and connective tissue cells. So it was alive. It went up, survived space, and came back down through re-entry and was still alive. The study provides experimental evidence that the DNA's genetic information is essentially capable of surviving the extreme conditions of space and the re-entry into Earth's dense atmosphere, said the study head professor Oliver Ulrich from the University of Zurich's Institute of Anatomy. Various scientists believe that DNA could certainly reach us from outer space, as Earth is not insulated, becoming an extraterrestrial material made of dust and meteorites, for instance, also comet material. There's a lot of evidence that viruses arrive from comets, around 100 tons of which hits our planet every day. This extraordinary stability of DNA under space conditions also needs to be factored in interpretation of results in the search for extraterrestrial life. The results show that it is by no means unlikely that despite all the safety precautions, spaceships could carry terrestrial DNA to their landing site. We need to have this under control in the search for extraterrestrial life, points out Ulrich. So he's saying that we could contaminate, if we land somewhere, say Mars, and find life there, it could just be contamination from when it left Earth. Gives them an easy out. But I thought this was a really interesting story that they finally tested this and found out that cosmic rays, galactic radiation, survival, shooting up through the atmosphere on launch, and then re-entry through the atmosphere, it still survives. Which isn't really a surprise, but it's nice that we now actually have proof of it.